From Panther Stadium on the campus of Woodlawn High School in St. George, Louisiana. Welcome everybody to the REV High School Game of the Week. Tonight, the Woodlawn Panthers are hosting the Walker Wildcats, who are coming in out of Livingston Parish. It's a Friday night in Louisiana. Hello everybody. Dennis McCain with my broadcast partner, Rob Mushmag. Rob, once again, great to be back at Woodlawn, and of course your alma mater.
Well, the 1981 graduate wasn't on this campus; was at the old school, but used to be 7th Ward, way back in the day. I'm not that old; don't age me. But
you're an alumnus.
I am alumnus, and it's proud to be back and saw a lot of people that I knew earlier, and just have had a good day.
Good to have all of you tuned in tonight to our game. These two teams have a couple of good quarterbacks who can run the show.
Well, they do. Walker's got a junior starter, Jace Evans, does a nice job running the offense. He's got some talented wide receivers that he gets the ball to, and they can move the ball down the field in a hurry. He's got to get them to football. Woodlawn's got a good defensive secondary. Woodlawn starts 8 seniors on their defense, so it's a very experienced group.
Well, we're so glad once again that all of you have joined us for the game tonight. We're going to take a break and then come back to Woodlawn High School in just a moment on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Welcome to REV, delivering fiber-powered technology for both your home and your business. With phone service that connects you to what's important, internet that keeps your devices up and running, TV that delivers all the big moments, and security that protects how you live and work. All backed by local support teams right here in Louisiana. With 5-star service and reliability you can count on, we're ready to connect you to the people and places that matter most. REV.
Welcome to Bollinger Shipyards. For nearly a century, our family of skilled shipbuilders has driven innovation and excellence, creating some of the world's most advanced vessels. Today, we are at the forefront of our industry and redefining the future of naval warfare. At Bollinger, we turn challenges into opportunities and careers into legacies. Here, you're part of something bigger. Any yard can build a ship. We don't just build ships. Together, we're building the future.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
Welcome back to the REV High School Game of the Week, and we talked a little bit about Woodlawn, but we talked about Walker, but Woodlawn has a good quarterback and can move it too.
We mentioned the Woodlawn defense, but on offense, Ahmad Price is the senior. He's got a great arm, does an outstanding job of running this offense, and he's a playmaker. And if he can get going tonight, Woodlawn's got an excellent opportunity. He throws to – they lost a lot of skill people from last year, but surprisingly, they start 3 seniors at wideout. So there is some people there with some talent and some guys with some playing experience. And if he can get them to football, Woodlawn's got an opportunity to do some good things.
Well, both these teams look very physical. We were talking about that earlier, but they look like some good athletes.
Well, I think they are. And, of course, Marcus Randall's son, Caden Randall, the running back for Woodlawn, scored a touchdown last week against U High and the 2-point conversion. So Woodlawn not scared to run the football. Walker either, but Walker really likes to get the football to their wideouts.
And speaking of Marcus Randall, of course, we're going to talk about that a little bit tonight. But Marcus Randall, the famous quarterback from LSU, who threw the Bluegrass Miracle.
Exactly, and hopefully we'll be able to. We were going to get Marcus on tonight at halftime, but he's got some coaching duties and may not be able to get up here at halftime to do an interview. We're going to talk about the Bluegrass Miracle as Woodlawn takes the field. But yeah, he's through the group Bluegrass Miracle at Kentucky, and he loves to tell that story.
He really does, and what an amazing story it was as you see the Woodlawn Panthers come onto the field. The Wildcats from Walker are already on the field as you look across the way at the Wildcats, and they're going to be in their green pants tonight and white jerseys, Woodlawn in purple.
All purple with the white jerseys. And for once in a while, you get a game where you can see the numbers on jerseys really good. Tonight's one of those nights. And that only helps a guy like you.
It does. It definitely, and we've seen everything.
Yes,
you know?
we have. The Woodlawn public address announcer was telling me prior to the game that he did a game here last year, and that Woodlawn came out in purple jerseys with black numbers.
That's just perfect.
On a rainy night.
They've had some outstanding games played here. We've probably done 4 or 5 ourselves.
Yeah, over the years.
But a few years ago, they went live nationwide with a big game.
Well, that's when they played Zachary in that game, and both Woodlawn had Collins at quarterback, and Zachary had his name eludes me, but I had another Division I recruit, and at the time they were the top 2 rated quarterbacks in the country, and they played on this field several years back on national television on ESPN.
Well, it's the REV High School Game of the Week. We're going to have the coin toss as the captains from the Wildcats and the Woodlawn Panthers will meet at the middle of the field at the 50-yard line.
Number 32, Eric Jones.
Of course, Chad Mahaffey, the head coach at Walker, and what an outstanding job his entire career he's done. Of course, he was at U-High when they won the state championship, and he does a great job at Walker, and they're building a program that one of these days is going to be legitimate. If they're not already there, they're getting really close.
Well, we had a chance to spend some time in Walker one afternoon, and boy, they were looking forward to seeing the game tonight.
Well, they were, and of course, REV is saturating all these markets, and it's great to see, and the more people that can see it on Rev 4 and on the YouTube channels can.
Woodlawn has won the toss and deferred to the second half. Walker will receive the ball.
Can hopefully enjoy the games.
So you were watching on television, you saw Woodlawn win the toss, and they deferred, which is what teams usually do. So they'll kick off, and the Walker Wildcats will get it to start the contest.
Yeah, they're going to taste Jess Evans right off the bat as the colors are being presented by the Woodlawn Junior ROTC as they make their way onto the field. And we will shortly have our national anthem.
And we're going to pause for that and enjoy the national anthem as we do each and every week.
Please stand and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem by the Woodlawn High School Panther Marching Band. Friday night.
Lights at Woodlawn High School.
All right, we're just about ready to go. Nice crowd filling in tonight.
Very, very nice crowd. There's a long line still waiting to get in, so they're going to fill up the Walker side. The Woodlawn side is starting to fill in also. And we're about ready for some Friday night football on REV.
And all over the state of Louisiana. We want to once again shout out to our officials who cover games all over Louisiana. And we always say that we have some of the best in the country.
Well, we do. And tonight we've got Virgil Pratt's crew. Again, we had them last week at Zachary, so they're kind of following us around, kind of ghosting us. But Virgil Pratt been at this for plus 30 years plus, and his crew always does an outstanding job. And they're ready for kickoff, and the two teams are on the field. We're ready for kickoff, and Dennis, it's time for you to make that call.
Let's do it. Matthew Seacard has the ball teed up, and he has it teed up on the 40-yard line, and we're just about set to go as Seacard is waiting for the sign from the official to kick it. And he's getting that sign right about now.
Going to be Nealon, Jamarcus Nealon, and Caden Lewis deep for the Wildcats.
It's the REV High School game of the week. Woodlawn they're all in purple tonight with purple helmets, purple jerseys, and purple breeches, and Seacard is still waiting for the sign to kick it. And now they say, come on, young man, and put it in the air, and he does. And we are underway.
Going to be Lewis.
Here's Lewis with the football, and he comes charging down the field with it. The Panthers knock him down, and that's where Walker will put it in play.
So they're out at the 31-yard line. Walker will take it over right there, and Jace Evans brings them out.
Evans is the quarterback. He's going to get the direct snap. Has London with him in the backfield. And he wants to keep the ball. And, boy, he has a lot of company on that right side of the Woodlawn line. And down he goes for a loss.
Tyrone Morgan came from the other side of the field and ran him down. Boy, did he show some speed and agility on that play, did Morgan. So second down and 11 for Walker.
Evans this time wants to throw it, and he'll flip it out there to his right, and a nice gain across the 40-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down and maybe a first down.
Yeah, Liam Bro. I checked that, got it to Jaden Wilson, 96, not 86. And they're going to pick up a first down as they pick up 12.
Once again, Evans is waiting for the snap. He has a back in the backfield, that's London, but he'll throw it out to the right side, and nothing doing there as he got it out there to Poe.
Jordan Knox slobber knocking him. Watch this hit.
Jordan Knox on the tackle for the Panthers.
Wow.
No gain on the play.
So Knox with the big hit. A loss of 2, so second and 12 for Walker. So they're not playing ahead of the chains early, but we're able to pick up a first down the first time.
Let's see what Evans does here. He has London in the backfield with him, still hasn't carried the ball, but they'll flip it out to London. And Woodlawn does a good job, and it's incomplete.
Knox again in the coverage as they tried to get it to Wilson.
Knox on the coverage for the Panthers. Third down.
Another look at it here as you see ball a little high. But Knox finished him off. 3rd and 12, big play for the Panther defense.
3rd down and 12 to go. Once again, Evans has London in the backfield with him, but he's probably going to put this one in the air. 2 wide receivers to the left, and they have a receiver to the near side, and they do give it to London, who's fighting with the ball. He puts his head down and slams in for a couple, but that's well short of the first down.
Going to be 4th and about 9.5. Walker going to have to punt the football, and they're going to send their fine punter Brody Marino in to kick it away, and
Brody Marino in the kick.
Woodlawn will send Jaden Robinson deep.
Back deep for the Panthers.
So we played a couple of minutes here in the first quarter. Here comes the punt. Robinson is waiting for it, letting it hit, and the Wildcats are going to down it inside the 20. They'll get it at about the 18-yard line, and that is where the young men from Woodlawn will go to work at their own 18-yard line.
And their senior quarterback, Ahmad Price, will bring them out.
We'll be back in just a moment on the REV High School Game of the Week. We're back, and we're glad that you have joined us for the REV High School Game of the Week from Woodlawn High School, the keeper by Price, as he just eases around and glides out to the left. He got a few yards, but Walker did a good job of stringing that one out.
Yeah, not a whole lot to do there as he faked the handoff to Kyrick Jones and kept it on the near side and I'm going to say he got 2.
Maybe 3. Price again will get the direct snap. And he wants to throw it. And he throws the football to Knox. And Knox is hit right about the line of scrimmage. Not much on the play.
Actually, that's 6. That's Trenton Bennett, one of his senior wide receivers that he got the football to. And Bennett is going to get maybe a yard and a half, 2, so 3rd and 6 for Woodlawn.
3rd down, 6 to go for the Panthers. They put 3 wide out to the right side and a receiver out to the left. Price is calling his cadence. He's being chased in the backfield. Goes up the middle with the ball, and he is tackled by the Walker Wildcats short of the first down.
Late flag. Probably going to be a hold on the offensive line of Woodlawn. And it is holding. That'll be declined. It's going to be 4th down and 3. And Woodlawn will have to punt it away also.
So both teams stopped on their first possession. Woodlawn will punt it away, and the Wildcats will get it for the second time.
Jonathan Musso will be the return guy for the Wildcats.
For the Panthers, Musso back deep for the Wildcats.
So the punt is in the air and the sailing, and Musso lets it go, and the ball is going to be a good punt as it goes out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
The Wildcats take over 1st and 10.
So they'll start at the 30 this time, the 31 last time, and so far the defenses, as is the case a lot of times early in the season, the defenses are always a little more advanced than the offenses till they get their timing down and get a rhythm going. But Walker hoping they can, big offensive front can move some people around and they can put a drive together here with 7:53 to go in the opening quarter.
Evans is still in at quarterback for the Walker Wildcats, but now he's in the backfield by himself. In the shotgun, he'll get the direct snap. Now he gets a running back in position as they shift around, and he hands off around the left side, but Woodlawn doing a good job coming up and shutting that play down.
Sean Williams on the end around, and Woodlawn stopped him for a 1-yard gain. Going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down for the Wildcats.
Good throw and catch right at the line to make. That time they got it down to Helm, who pulled it in, and he has a first down for the Walker Wildcats. Evans again.
Timeout, Walker.
This time he wants timeout, and we're going to take a break also. You are watching the REV High School Game of the Week on a Friday night in Louisiana.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
The REV Game of the Week. We would like to thank our sponsors, Walker Pharmacy, Mr. Mike Leggett. 10-minute wait, and that's not just in drive-through. That's every day, in or out. And also, Roadrunner Towing. You don't often think about a tow truck, but when you need one, go to Roadrunner Towing, Carter Supermarket, and Walker Metals. And we'll have more on those sponsors later in tonight's game.
Yeah, we're looking forward to talking about the sponsors as Wilson on the carry. He's knocked down right at the line of scrimmage.
They kind of jumped the gun on me there, Dennis. I got halfway through the commercial.
Right.
They were ready to snap.
They
it.
were. Well, we'll come back to those sponsors
Absolutely.
because we appreciate what they're doing from Livingston Parish. Evans again is calling for the football. They'll play at second down, 10 yards to go. The Wildcats will. From Livingston Parish, Evans is giving the ball to London, who finds a little running room.
Jaden Wilson on the carry.
Wilson gets the ball out to the 49-yard line. That'll make it third down and a long 2 for Walker. And the Wildcats will pick it up.
He got it. Second effort got him the first down. And
The ball to the Panther 48-yard line. First and 10, Wildcats.
So Walker moving in a few different running backs tonight.
Caden Randall in on the stop as we have another timeout.
Let's break it. You're watching the REV High School Game of the Week.
Timeout.
We are back at Woodlawn High School in the city of St. George.
The new city of St. George.
Resetting the situation, Walker has a first down, and they have it at the 48-yard line of the Woodlawn Panthers. Evans, who's gone all the way at quarterback tonight, is going to hand off and a gain of about 2, but that's it. Another good job by Woodlawn defensively.
Tackled by number 1, Caden Randall.
And that's Randall again in on the tackle for the Panthers.
Yep.
Brings up second down.
The son of athletic director Marcus Randall. Rashad London in the backfield with Evans, and London's going to get it, and that's
London on the carry.
London's a good one.
Well, he is, but it's not
So third down and 6.
not ideal to have the hair hanging out the helmet when the tackler grabs it,
You're
grabs you
right.
by the ponytail.
You're right about that, and probably I would have to get some clarification. I don't think there's a penalty for grabbing
I
the
don't think
hair.
there is either. You just grab whatever you can get them on the ground.
Well, London is still in the backfield with Evans as Walker plays it third down, and they have 6 to go. Evans is going to throw it, and he fires it way down the field, but overthrows
Ball's incomplete.
everybody, incomplete, and that'll bring up fourth down for the Walker Wildcats.
And I don't see the punter coming on the field for the Wildcats. They're going to go for this.
So how do you feel about that early in the game?
Well, if you've got confidence in your offense, 4th and 6 is usually one that you would punt it away, but Chad Mahaffey feels that they've got the right play dialed up and they can pick this up.
Evans has 2 wide receivers to the right, and he has a receiver to the left. And he has London in the backfield with him. Woodlawn digs in defensively, and now the quick kick by Evans. And that's another thing that you can do is field it, and maybe is the ball loose? The officials are coming in to look, and Woodlawn got it.
They got it back, but that dangerous play there.
There's
Daredevil play.
There's a timeout on the field on the REV High School Game of the Week as you watch Woodlawn recover the muff punt. Let's break it.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on VSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
We're back at Woodlawn on the REV High School Game of the Week. And Woodlawn has it now. And Price will go back to work for the Panthers. Price is throwing the football overthrown. Incomplete.
Pass ball's incomplete.
Blitz coming from the near side and
Intended for
got
Knox.
rid of it prior
Second
to
down and 10.
any damage being done. Throws it incomplete. 2nd and 10 for Woodlawn.
Price tried to get it to Knox that time, but overthrown. 2nd down, 10 to go for the Purple Panthers. On the REV High School Game of the Week, the Panthers have the football, and Walker is defending. Price will hand off, but not much there. Gain of only about 1 on the play.
Yeah, going to be 3rd and 9, and there's just not a whole lot there as the Walker defensive
Jones on the
front
carry. Gain of a couple brings up third
holds
down
Jones
and
to a minimal gain.
Well, the Panthers probably will put this one in the air. Price once again has receivers to the left, a couple of receivers, and a receiver to the right. And he wants to throw it. Throws it out to the right side. And nothing doing out there. Jones has the ball, but Jones has hit a yard behind the line of scrimmage, and now Woodlawn will have to punt it
Punt it
away.
away again, yep. Walker's defense is
on the stop for the
doing an
Wildcats.
outstanding job of
Brings up fourth down.
keeping the ball in the middle of the field, not letting these speedsters get outside. Turn everything back to the middle of the field, and somebody will be there to make the tackle. 3:05 for 3 to go in the first quarter
The card in the kick for the Panthers.
as Jonathan Musso will return the punt for Walker.
Seacard will punt it. And the clock is ticking away down to 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Pretty fast moving
The last
first
game
quarter.
Against the Panthers is
delay a game on Woodlawn, so that's going to back them up 5.
Seacard will still be in to punt, and Musso back to receive it for Walker.
Uh-oh.
Well, here's trouble coming. Seacard a good job getting away, but he's running with the ball, and he is going to be hit. Maybe a chance to kick that away. Punted as he was running to the right side, but he kept it, and Walker has great field
Well,
position.
if you're a punter and you get a chance to run,
You
you
go ahead
run
and do
or you
it.
kick it.
Well, I saw just a little moment there.
There was a window he could have kicked it. You're right. But great field position for the Wildcats as the snap didn't make it to Seacard, and he couldn't handle it off the ground. And
so Walker gets the first big break of the game.
it won't go down as a turnover, but basically that was a turnover.
First down for the Walker Wildcats, and look at that formation, a tight formation, as they'll pitch it out to the left side. Woodlawn, a good job, though, coming up again.
Yeah, they sure did.
A gain of only about 1.
Jeffrey
Caldwell on the carry, and just nothing there for
no gain on the play.
on the far side is Woodlawn's defense, especially their defensive backfield, does a nice job that time. Ricky Mitchell came in and made the stop, 2nd and 9. Under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. A scoreless opening quarter.
So let's see what the Wildcats do with it here. They'll hand it to London. London is slamming over the right side, but the Woodlawn Panthers hit him, and there's a flag on the field.
False start on the Walker Wildcats. That'll back them up 5. Going to be a 2nd and 14.
Second down, 14 to go for Walker. Trying to capitalize on a big break. So here's Evans. Evans is handing the ball off for a gain of about 4.
Fumble.
And Woodlawn saying the ball's on the ground. And the official says it is also. So the Panthers grab it right back.
Yep, they sure do. The Woodlawn defense, a big stop that time as they come up with the turnover. You look at it right here as they hand it off up the middle. He run it off left guard. And when he makes the spin and the hit, the ball comes out. So a 1st and 10 at the 11 for Woodlawn. 1:24 to go in the opening quarter.
The ball at the 11-yard line, and we're glad once again that all of you have joined us on the REV High School Game of the Week. Friday night in Louisiana, and a beautiful night, a little warm, but at least no rain. Price is going to work again at the 11. Price is handing off, and nothing there. What a good play that time by Walker, as they got him in the backfield and a loss of a yard or 2 on the play. Loss of 4 on the play, 2nd and 14 for Woodlawn. So let's see what the Panthers do here on 2nd and 14. Price is the quarterback for Woodlawn, and he wants to throw it. And he does throw it, gets it out there to Carter.
Carter just, you're going to get nothing. I mean, that was back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 14. As you look at it again here, just.
Gain of about 4 yards, brings up Third down.
It may be time to go deep, Dennis, as the defensive backs for the Wildcats are getting closer and closer and closer to that line of scrimmage. You may have to go over the top just to loosen it up a little bit.
Third down, 10 to go. For Woodlawn, they could, if they choose, just go to the second quarter. And that looks like what they're going to do. And we're going to take a break. You're watching the REV High School Game of the Week, and we are scoreless at Woodlawn High School.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
You're passionate about the game. Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center is passionate about your safety through education, conditioning, and injury prevention strategies. Our team of sports medicine trained experts is dedicated to help keep you safe. But if an injury does occur, we have the expertise to help you get safely back to the game. So whether you play competitively or just enjoy a friendly game, Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center is here to help keep you safe.
Welcome back to Woodlawn as we're about to begin the second quarter. And the REV Game of the Week brought to you by Walker Pharmacy. Check out our app, your community pharmacy in Walker, Louisiana. Roadrunner Towing. You don't think much about needing a tow, but when you do, call the best, Roadrunner Towing. Carter's Supermarket opened in 1983. Mr. David and Trenton Strange. 3 locations, 2 in Denham, 1 in Walker. And Walker Metals. Come see the sales team, Megan, Rosalind, and Eli, and check out Walker Metals at walkermetals.com.
Third down and 10 for the Panthers.
All right, here we go. Third down and 10 to go for the Panthers. The ball is flipped out to the left side, but there's not going to be a lot of running room there. And the Wildcats
Ball is fumbled.
Are going to stop it, and they are saying that the ball is loose, and the officials coming in, and Walker has the football. Another big break for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's twice now that Woodlawn's given them the football around the 10-yard line, and here just the ball just pops out. You can see it squirt out of there. Certainly the receiver was not down, so we're going to be a first down at the between the 11 and 12-yard line for Walker. So another golden opportunity. They weren't able to cash in the first time, but
First and 10 at the 11.
you don't want to give them too many chances.
Well, they have great field position as Evans has London in the backfield with him. Let's see if they try to find something on the ground. They do give it to London. London's to the right side. Not a lot of running room, though. And there's a Panther on his back.
Yeah, that was the big guy. The big guy came in and got him. Tyrus Gurney, the senior defensive lineman, rode him to the ground, and they're going to pick up maybe a half yard. That's being generous. So second and basically 9 3/4.
Second down for Walker. Let's see if they can take advantage of another turnover. Once again, London's back there with Evans. Are they going to give it to him? He has some running room up the middle this time as he races straight up the middle, and he has a nice gain. And that's the first time we've really seen any running room.
Kyrick Jones
Gain of 6.
in on the stop. They'll get 6. You'll see Jones come in
Third
late,
down
but
and 4.
able to bring him down. And 3rd and 4 for Walker.
Third down, a short 4 for the Wildcats. Let's see if they go back to London again. They have wide receivers out to the left and a wide receiver to the right. And in no hurry
They better get in a hurry.
is Evans.
Play clock was down to 2.
He'll keep it this time. He'll get
Evans on the keeper.
maybe a yard, but that's it.
No, I don't think he got anything. He's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that.
Fourth down.
Going to be 4th and 4, and Wildcats look like they're might be sending the field goal unit in. Yep.
Let's see if that's Stern they bring into the game, but you're right, they are going to attempt a field goal, and it is Stern who's coming in to try it, trying to give Walker a 3-0 lead.
Yep. Aaron Stern, their junior kicker. Ball's down, kicks up, got it.
Stern hits it, and Walker gets on the board first. But a good stop by Woodlawn as we go to break on the Rev High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Welcome back, everybody. We're having a good time at Woodlawn High School. The hospitality has been great here. Of course, Marcus Randall, their athletic director. Mr. Jenkins, Dr. Jenkins, one of the finest principals in the state.
Oh, absolutely. And, of course, our well wishes go out to Dr. Jenkins. He had double hip replacement surgery, so I said, you going to come up at halftime and to the press box? He said, he looked at me and he said, I don't think so.
You can come see me.
Yeah.
So Walker will kick it off, and Stern is in the game to kick it off after he kicked the field goal. So Walker goes up 3-0. In a real defensive played ball game in the first half. A couple of turnovers. Neither team could really take advantage of it. And I mentioned a good job by Woodlawn on the stop, but they held him to 3 points.
Yep.
And
going to be Robinson back deep with Knox. And that's going in the end zone.
So the ball goes in the end zone for a touchback, and Woodlawn will play it from their own 20-yard line.
9:45 to go in the first half. And the Woodlawn offense just has not been able to muster anything so far.
Will take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, they have some great wide receivers on the team, and a couple of running backs in Jones and Carter, but so far not being able to get anything going. Let's see what they do now. The Purple Panthers had the football at their own 20-yard line. And Price, who has gone all the way tonight for Woodlawn, will get the direct snap. Hands it off in an opening.
And another fumble.
And the ball's on the ground. And once again, Walker has a turnover. The Wildcats have the football, and boy, that's a couple of big turnovers in a row on Woodlawn.
Another look at it right here. They just hand right on the football, punched it out, and Woodlawn would have had a first down at about the 32, but the ball gets coughed up, and the Woodlawn defense is going to have to rise to the occasion one more time.
9 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the first half. A low-scoring first half, but Walker has the ball, and they're looking right down at the Woodlawn Panthers, deep in Panther territory.
Oh, my goodness.
Is going to be hit, and hit hard in the backfield, and a hard-charging defensive lineman got him.
Well, they blitzed Caden Randall from the near side, and God, look at this right here. There he comes. And Randall just unloaded a loss of maybe 11, second and 21, and Randall looked like he'd be shot out of a cannon.
He really did, and he's an all-around player. Scored a touchdown last week for the Purple Panthers. That's a good start for them defensively. Give it to London. He's dancing around looking for some running room. Got a little bit, but not many, and they're going to be playing at third down in about 15 to go. Third down. Third down for the Wildcats. And complete out to the right side. They'll get a lot of it back right there.
Jamarian Bass, 37 with the stop. 4th and 9, and you see Bass right there with the stop.
Got it out to Bennett. So now we're going to play it 4th down and 9.
And another big play for the Woodlawn defense.
And this time
this could be the third time that Walker has been down here, and if they only come away with 3 points, that's a victory for Woodlawn.
But they're going for it on 4th down, so it's not going to be 3 right here. Here is a good-looking play over the middle and a first down for the Walker Wildcats.
Yeah, got it to Alonzo Luckett, and Luckett's going to pick up the first down as Evans was hit as soon as he released the football, but they're going to get it right here. Another look at it on their instant replay, the Rouse's Market replay, and
on first down, they'll hand it straight ahead in a gain of 5 or so as Wilson takes it right up the middle.
Gain of 6 brings up 2nd down and 4.
Good job by that Walker offensive line on the play as they get 6 yards and play it 2nd down and 4. So Walker is coming straight at him right now. And then they throw it to the right side. First down for the Wildcats.
Yep, that's a Luckett again. You'll see Luckett on the far side right there, just kind of 1-2 steps out to the sideline, turn, get the football, and head upfield, pick up the first down, 1st and goal for Walker.
1st and goal for the Cats. Already leading 3-0.
They're going to have to make a substitution. I think a helmet came off. That's going to be the big offensive lineman, Landon Costin, checking in for Walker. And we've got flags.
So the flag goes down. Yeah, they got a timeout before the flag. So Walker calls timeout. They'll play it goal to go when we come back on the REV High School Game of the Week.
30-second break. Yeah, that's
Welcome back, everybody. VSN, it's with the REV High School Game of the Week. 6 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the second quarter. The Walker Wildcats are driving, and Woodlawn's trying to defend their goal line. Handoff and into the end zone goes the running back for the Walker Wildcats, and the Cats put 6 on the board, or did they give him a touchdown?
Jordan Knox. And they do give him 6, and Walker with PAT can have a 10-point lead.
Touchdown, Walker.
All right, here's the extra point now. Stern is in to kick it, and he's trying to make it 10-0. His kick is up in the air, and it's good. And the Walker Wildcats have opened up a 10-0 lead on the Woodlawn Panthers on the REV High School Game of the Week.
And a nice job taking the football that time by Walker and bringing it down the field. They picked up that long third down after a second and about 21. They pick up that first down on third down and about 15, and they take it into the end zone with 6:22 to go. They lead it 10-0. And partner, for years I've kind of felt like I was slighted on these broadcasts, and I look over and I've got this roster that I need my bifocals on, and you've got this cheat sheet that's about as big as half the press box. No wonder you know all the names.
Well, it's a big one, but I tell you what, both teams are moving players in and out, and we're doing the best we can keeping up with it.
You mind if I cheat?
Well, we can just flip rosters for a while. So Stern is going to kick it off, and he comes forward, puts a foot into it.
Going to be Robinson.
Robinson with the football, and he is coming down the middle of the field. Good return out to about the 28-yard line, and that's where Woodlawn will play it. And Woodlawn needs to answer here.
Yeah, they do. The offense just has not been able to get anything going, and one thing to look for possibly is them to go downfield quickly, because the Walker defensive backs have gotten way too close to the line of scrimmage, and you're just not going to be able to run the football when you've got basically 11 men within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. You're going to have to do something to loosen them up a little bit. You'll see here, outside of the safety, who is only 9 yards off the line of scrimmage. And there's a first down for Woodlawn as they execute that play very well.
And that's the way to loosen them up a little bit, as they flip it out to the right side.
That's Robinson.
And they get it to Robinson, and Robinson did a good job as he turned it up the field and got a first down for Woodlawn. And let's see if the young men from Woodlawn can keep it going. A handoff up the middle, and Woodlawn seems like they have a little fire in them right now as they slam it in there for about 5 yards on first down.
Going to be a timeout here. The water break, the mandatory water break. Going to be, yep, that's it. We'll have to take a timeout here, but we'll keep it here. The Rev Game of the Week want to thank these sponsors: Walker Pharmacy, world-class service from a local pharmacy. Stop by and see Mr. Mike Leggett, and boy, what a job Vicky and Kinsey Bluen do at Walker Pharmacy. Also, Roadrunner Towing, Miss Judy Smart, and Mr. Paul Lowe. You don't think about needing a tow, but when you do, get the best. Carter Supermarket, David and Trenton Strange, with 3 locations, 2 in Denham, and the beautiful store in Walker. They opened up in 1983, Dennis. Today's game being brought to you in part by Walker Metals, your local source for metal roofing, pole barns, metal buildings, barn dominiums, and building components. Come by, see the sales team, Megan, Roslyn, and Eli.
What a great looking facility there is at Walker Metals. Tell you what, if you want to metal anything, they're the place to go. And they're on the highway, or the main road.
We
going
didn't stay
through
there any longer. I was in the market.
You're right. All right, so Woodlawn now plays it second down. And we'll call it 5 to go. And Randall's in the backfield, and he drops the football. There's a pileup. It looks like the Wildcats have it again, and they do.
Oh, my.
Recovered by the Wildcats.
He just never got it. He went to tuck it away, and it looked like it may have hit the top of his leg and squirted out of there. And boy, oh boy, the Woodlawn Panthers are handing this to Walker.
That's a tough situation for the defense of Woodlawn also to be put back on the field. They've spent a lot of time out there tonight, and Walker's had some great breaks in the game. And the Wildcats have it. 1st and 10, and Woodlawn really needs to stop right here. Here's a handoff on the right side. London is fighting with it for a first down for the Walker Wildcats. Or Wilson in there on the carry that time for Walker, and he did a good job. Jaden Wilson, a senior, number 96. And
yeah, that 9
you don't
and that
see
4 look a lot alike.
Yeah, but you don't see a 96 running the ball a lot. Walker has a first down. As Evans hands it away. And once again in the ball game, the big running back.
Got a flag in the secondary. Mr. Pratt will give us the call as personal foul on Walker. And I think that was one of their offensive linemen down the field. Got caught, and that's going to back them way up as they're looking at a second down now in 20 to 21 yards.
Second down and 21.
Second and 21 for Walker. Evans this time does have London within the backfield with him. He has two wide receivers to the left and a receiver to the right. And he wants to throw it, flips it out to London, who's looking for some running room, but he's not going to find it. Good job by Woodlawn in shutting that play down.
So going to lose a couple of more.
3-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down and long.
Third down and long for Walker. Evans is rolling to his left and throwing the ball down the field.
Evans pass intended for Poe. Ball's incomplete.
Tried to get it to Poe that time, but the ball was incomplete, and it's fourth down and punting time for the Walker Wildcats.
Yeah, Gage Poe. Not able to come up with that one. Made a great effort at it, but
Jaden Robinson back deep.
Robinson back deep for Woodlawn.
Turn in the kick for the Wildcats.
So Stern is in the ball game. He does the punting and the kicking. Robinson.
A low kick, but got a great Walker bounce, and Woodlawn will start at their own 20-yard line.
So let's see if the Panthers can get something going this time. Try to get on the board before halftime. We're already down to 3 minutes, 31 seconds to go. A fast-moving first half as both teams have kept it on the ground a number of times, and the big offensive line from Woodlawn is coming on the field. So the Wildcats on defense, the Panthers with a football, and Price.
Going to be offsides on Walker. Going to be a 1st and 5 for Woodlawn.
Flag on the play.
There's a flag on the field, but nobody's.
Offsides against the Wildcats.
So now you're right, Rob. The Wildcats are offside, and that's a rule we talk about. When you step offside in high school football, there's no getting back.
Yeah, it's over.
You can't step offside, then jump back and say, I got back. First down, 5 to go for Woodlawn. That's a good situation to be in for an offensive coordinator.
Got it to Robinson, but just nothing doing is Dylan Bro was right there, right there. Check that, not Bro, that's Ivy Hatch.
So after the 5-yard penalty, a loss of 2, and now we'll play it second down and 7.
That's going to be motion on LSU. That's going to be motion on Woodlawn.
Well, they're purple.
Yeah, they're purple.
Ball start against the Panthers.
LSU with a big game tomorrow against the Gators of Florida. First SEC game.
One of these days, I'm going to
Second down and 12.
sneak into one of those seats you've got right there on the field that you so proudly have had for, my goodness, the better part of probably 30 years. But
So you like those seats?
well, I mean, I'd like them better if I was sitting in one of them, but
well, would you have to try to make?
You hadn't extended the invite.
We'll have to try to make that happen. Nothing doing for Woodlawn there.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play.
Down and 12.
Third down and 12 for Woodlawn. Yeah, you got to like to sit down there, but we've sat there our whole life, so on the first row, right in the middle of the goalpost between in the south end zone. Here are Woodlawn Panthers now with the ball, and let's see if Walker can stop this play as Price is calling for the football. He wants to throw it. He'll roll out to his left. Throws it across his body and hits a receiver for a nice play.
Trenton Bennett.
And a first down for Woodlawn as they get it to Bennett.
Big play for Woodlawn. First time they've really taken it downfield, and it pays off for him as he's up near the 40.
Trenton Bennett did a good job that time as he saw his quarterback roll into the left. He was in the middle, and then he moved out to the sideline and was open, and Price did a good job getting it to him. Price is going to keep the ball right here at the 40, at the 41 as he slashes with it.
Price on the carry. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Going to pick up about 2.5 to 3.
Looked more promising than that as they put it back now at the 40. But he looked looked like he could have something working out there, but Walker closed on him fast. It's second down. 7 to go.
Flag on the play.
There goes another flag. And so right now a choppy game with these flags coming in.
Yeah, and, well, Woodlawn's being their own worst enemy. The turnovers and the penalties are just are stifling any chance they've got of getting anything going on offense. And definitely going to have to talk about that at halftime, clean it up. 3 turnovers in the first half and the bad punt snap, so really 4 turnovers in the first half.
Well, that'll make it 12 to go. Maybe the arm hit there as the ball is incomplete.
Pass intended for number 3, Sterling. Ball's incomplete.
Tried to get it down the field to Prillo Sterling. Incomplete.
3rd and 12. You get another look at it right here, and
brings up 3rd down for the Panthers.
Nearly another turnover as Jonathan Musso had his hands on it, just couldn't corral it.
Let's see if the Panthers can pick it up. 3rd and 12. We're under a minute to go. Just 57 seconds to go in the first half. And Price is throwing the football.
Price pass complete.
And it's
at the 43-yard line.
going to be caught. Not nearly enough for a first down.
Brings up 4th down.
You see another look at it right here. 4th down now in about 4.5, and Woodlawn going to go.
30 seconds to go, and so even if they don't get it, not a whole lot of time left for Walker. The throw is caught.
Price's pass is complete.
For a first down.
Timeout, Woodlawn.
And then the Panthers call timeout.
Yeah, they got it to Jaden Robinson. They threw a bullet in there between Walker defenders, and Robinson caught it. 1st and 10.
1st and 10, but only 12 to go as we break it on the Rev High School Game of the Week. Well, 12 seconds to go. What do you do here, partner?
You throw it long, real long. Not sure if he's got the arm strength to get it all the way to the end zone, but you best chance you got 2 plays, maybe throw an out pattern 8 to 10, 12 yards downfield and then give it a shot in the end zone one time. But there's not a whole lot you can do in 12 seconds. You're going to probably get 2 plays. 3 is a stretch.
Well, a first down would stop the clock momentarily. Price is throwing. He's going to throw it way down the field, and he had a streaking receiver down there, but the ball was just a little overthrown. He tried to get it down there to Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett had a step. Ball just a little, thrown just a little bit too much.
So still 8 seconds ago, that was a 4-second play. Seemed a little longer than that, but still 8 seconds to go as Price is waiting for the football. He'll have to go long again with it. Now he's going to run it. The clock's running, and Price is running, and the ball is thrown out of bounds with 1 second to go in the half. And a good job by our clock operator to stop that clock fast as the ball went out of bounds. Woodlawn appreciates that. They'll get 1 more play.
Pass is complete. Timeout.
So timeout Woodlawn, and they're going to talk this one over with a second to go. Let's take a break, Dennis. We'll be back right after this.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
3-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. BSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
10-0, the Walker Wildcats lead it in the night from Livingston Parish. 3 5A schools in Livingston Parish with Walker, Denham Springs, and Live Oak. So only 1 play left in the first half. That is barring a penalty on the play.
A defensive penalty.
A defensive penalty. An offensive penalty would.
We're going to the half.
Yep. Got to watch that sometime because you get a. Well, now they don't run the clock on a false start, but let's see what Woodlawn does here. They'll just set up something out there to Robinson. The clock's running out as the Walker Wildcats fly to the football, and that's the last play of the first half. The Walker Wildcats go to the locker room with a 10-0 lead on the Woodlawn Panthers on the REV High School game of the week. We'll be back for halftime festivities after we pause for a moment.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
Payroll Solutions is a local payroll company with great customer service. Unlike those national companies, our clients enjoy the relationship we build with them. And we are more than just payroll. We also help with company HR needs for small to mid-sized companies. Crescent Payroll Solutions is the fastest growing independent payroll company in the state with a 98% client retention rate. Call or email us today to learn more about how we can help you with all of your payroll and HR needs.
Welcome to Bollinger Shipyards. Shipyards. For nearly a century, our family of skilled shipbuilders has driven innovation and excellence, creating some of the world's most advanced vessels. Today, we are at the forefront of our industry and redefining the future of naval warfare. At Bollinger, we turn challenges into opportunities and careers into legacies. Here, you're part of something bigger. Any yard can build a ship. We don't just build ships. Together, we're building the future.
We are back at Woodlawn High School, and we're glad that all of you have joined us for high school football, Louisiana style, tonight with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain. Rob, both these teams are very talented, but not a lot of offense in the first half.
No, the defenses have stepped up, and have, both sides have played well. The Woodlawn defense, I mean, this is a game that could be 21-28 nothing right now. They've done a nice job of helping out the offense, who's turned it over 3 times plus the bad snap on the punt. So that's really like a 4th turnover. And other than this last drive where they picked up about 25 or 30 yards, they've just not been able to manufacture anything on offense. Walker, on the other hand, they lead at 10-0, but they've got to feel like they left points on the field. I mean, they got the field goal, they got 1 touchdown, but they've been down there 4 times now, and they have just 10 points to show for it.
Well, it's still anybody's ball game, 10-0 at halftime. And what do you change? Both teams look like they're doing what they do best, but what do you do? Not really any time to panic for the Woodlawn Panthers.
No, you don't panic. I mean, 10-0, it's a 2-score game, but you just can't turn the ball over, and you've got the pre-snap penalties are killing them. You just can't get drive when it's hard enough to get 10 yards, and you're having to get 15 or 20. It just makes it very difficult on your quarterback and on your offense, and even on your offensive coordinator, to get plays to pick up that kind of yardage. The Walker defense, when Woodlawn has run plays without a penalty or a turnover, have done an outstanding job of getting to the football and not letting the Woodlawn receivers get away except for 1 time.
Well, we're going to take another break, and then we're going to bring in a gentleman from the athletic department of Woodlawn High School, as Mr. Arnold is going to come in to talk with you in just a few minutes, and I'll take a little break.
You always do. Stephen Arnold will be with us right after this break.
Let's pause for a moment again. We'll be right back with Stephen Arnold and Rob Mushmack after we break it on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Welcome to REV, delivering fiber-powered technology for both your home and your business. With phone service that connects you to what's important, internet that keeps your devices up and running, TV that delivers all the big moments, and security that protects how you live and work. All backed by local support teams right here in Louisiana. With 5-star service and reliability you can count on, we're ready to connect you to the people and places that matter most. REV.
B1 Bank has all the tools I need to make my commercial banking experience uncomplicated. From online banking to the B1 Bank mobile app, I can manage my accounts anytime, anywhere. Whether I need to quickly verify a payment or transfer funds, I know I can keep track of my finances easily and securely. At B1 Bank, you can expect access to innovative technology in addition to personalized service. Learn more at b1bank.com. B1 Bank. Be uncomplicated.
Welcome back to Woodlawn High School. We're in St. George, Louisiana tonight for the REV Game of the Week. I'm joined by Mr. Stephen Arnold, the co-athletic director here at Woodlawn. You and Marcus Randall tackle that job, and I tell you, it's been a great first half so far. The hospitality at Woodlawn has been unbelievable since we got here. Everything we could have needed is here, and we're just thrilled to be here.
Oh, that's great to hear. We try to do our best to put on a good show and make everybody comfortable.
Well, you do, and of course, there's a lot of good things going on at Woodlawn, and a lot of y'all play every sport, so it's got to be a chore to keep up with rosters and eligibility and all the things that go with it.
Yeah, one of the reasons why we have 2 ADs, we have every sport you can name. One of maybe 3 schools that has every sport, and it is tough to stay on top of it, but we do a pretty good job of it.
And of course, Marcus, we picked on him earlier today about his the Bluegrass Miracle at Kentucky, and still loves to tell that story. I mean, he just glows when you say something to him about it.
Well, he should have a tape recorder, and because he'll never get away from that. That's something that runs with him every time he goes somewhere to talk about it. So I'm sure he has that speech prepared every time.
Yeah.
It's a great thing in the Louisiana history for LSU.
So what's going on at Woodlawn that maybe the average Joe like myself may not know about? Any fundraisers, anything going on? And I know y'all got some things y'all need. Marcus had said earlier y'all had some building that y'all needed to get done, some improvements to some of the athletic facilities, things like that.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that we're actually working on. Football field needs to be upgraded. Our basketball gym needs to be upgraded. But Dr. Jenkins, our principal, we were all collaborating and trying to figure out the best possible solutions for us to obtain the funding to actually get that. But we've been fundraising pretty well, but still a lot of room to go.
Yeah, well, I mean, and it's still relatively, they say the new Woodlawn High School, but it's not as new as it used to be. I mean, things happen over time, and the new school is not as old as the old school, but it's got a little age on it.
Yeah, it's holding up pretty well though. But there's still some things that we can take care of. It's still a good venue. Like you can see that we did take care of the football field tonight. It's actually held up pretty well. Luckily, it didn't rain too much because a lot of times that disturbs our play. But other than that, it's still a good venue to come play at.
Any plans? I mean, everybody, it seems like it's the cool thing to do now is everybody's going to artificial turf. Any plans in the future for possibly artificial turf?
That is definitely on the table.
It is.
Yeah, we're in talks with that right now.
Are you really?
Yes, sir.
Well, a little bird in my head told me that y'all might have something in the plans.
Yeah, definitely. Always a plan.
So what Panthers offense struggled in the first half. A lot of turnovers and some penalties and kind of uncharacteristic.
Well, that's the difference in the ball game. Defense has been really put in some tough positions, but they're able to take the offense and kind of carry them a little bit. Now the offense has to do their job and kind of give them a break because they get tired, once they have to come back on the field. But when we do move the ball, we are moving it pretty well, but we can't shoot ourselves in the foot with penalties.
Penalties, yeah, you're right. So. I mean, and penalties and turnovers is just that it can kill an offense quicker than anything. But we'll make sure and tell Dr. Jenkins you were an excellent substitute. And we wish we could have got him on tonight, but I know he had the hip surgery and a little difficult for him to go upstairs. But next time we're here, we certainly hope that we can get Dr. Jenkins on.
Sounds great. We'll definitely he definitely wanted to come up, but I'll tell him you said hey and
tell him we said hello and
make
we
sure we stop by on your way out.
Absolutely,
yep.
we'll say hey to him after the ball game.
Right. Thank you guys.
Stephen, thank you very much. Stephen Arnold, co-athletic director here at Woodlawn High School, and we'll take a quick break and come back with my partner Dennis McCain, and we'll talk about the second half and what we think may happen. We'll be back right after this on the REV Game of the Week.
90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections.
Welcome back, everybody. We are at Woodlawn High School, and we want to thank some of our Game of the Week sponsors on REV tonight, and some fine sponsors they are from Walker.
They are. Walker Pharmacy. Check out our app, the local pharmacy. 10-minute wait time, and that's only 10 minutes. From the time you walk in the door, you're walking out with your medication and your prescriptions in 10 minutes or less, or at the drive-thru. Miss Vicki Bluen and Kinsey and Mr. Mike Leggett always there to give you a hand. Roadrunner Towing, Judy Smart. Mr. Paul Lowe, you don't think about needing a tow, but when you do, go with the best. Carter's Supermarket opened up in 1983, now with 3 locations in Livingston Parish, 2 in Denham and 1 in Walker.
And Rob, if I may here, My brother lives in Atlanta. He flew into Baton Rouge to see my mom. He asked my mom, he said, I'll take you anywhere that you want to eat in Baton Rouge. You just name the restaurant. He said, you know what I want you to do? I want you to go to Livingston Parish and get me some fried catfish from the supermarket at Carter. So
I didn't know that.
No, I didn't either. We're going to try
I'm
that.
a fried fish guy. You know
I know.
that.
We forgot to do that the other day.
Well, also Walker Metals, WalkerMetals.com, proudly managed by branch manager Mike Kyle. Walker Metals is dedicated to quality products, competitive prices, and service you can trust. Walker Metals, built strong, built local.
Our thanks to our sponsors tonight. We are at halftime, and to reset the situation, 10-0, the Walker Wildcats lead it over the Woodlawn Panthers, but the turnover is really the big story in the first half.
Yeah, that's the game. I mean, without 3 turnovers, both these clubs were probably nothing at halftime. Walker was able to benefit from the turnovers and pick up 10 points. Probably feels like they should have had a lot more than 10. Woodlawn got to feel like they were lucky, but their defense has been very good to hold Walker just to 10.
You're watching the REV High School game of the week, and REV really making a big move out in Livingston Parish. So many people out there have told us that they couldn't wait for REV to come and be on every street in Walker.
Yeah, well, it's not just Livingston Parish, Dennis. I mean, we're talking about the North Shore. We're talking about East Baton Rouge Parish. We're talking about Ascension Parish, which is where they were based. I mean, a lot of people still call it ETEL, but it's REV. But ETEL was ETEL prior to REV. But REV, making a move, and also the river parishes. So expanding, growing, and before you know it, we're going to have a lot of people watching this game of the week in the future on REV.
Yeah, and speaking of the river parishes, we're going to go down the river, take a little trip down the Mississippi next week to Riverside, and they are going to be playing against
the Sharks.
They're going to be playing against the Hurricanes.
I thought I'd throw that out so I could trick you up.
I know
you know
the Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes.
And so that should be a good one next week. And as you look at the Walker Wildcats as they talk it over and really just coming outside a little bit to cool off before the start of the second half.
No, I mean, it's time for the Woodlawn offense to click a little bit, give that defense a break. And if you're Walker, keep doing what you're doing on defense. And if your offense is able to move the football, there was a couple of drives that they had the football that they did a nice job of moving the football. But the turnovers for Woodlawn, the great defensive play for Walker has been the difference in the game.
Well, it really has. We'll take one more break, and then we'll get set for the second half with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain. You are watching the REV High School Game of the Week. It's the REV High School Game of the Week. And a nice crowd from Walker across the way.
Not much room left in those bleachers on the far side. And, of course, they always travel well, and they fill that place up out at Walker for Friday nights when they have home games. And very, very, very supportive community of that high school. And we were out there and got to see some of the facilities, and literally looks like a college campus.
It really does, and I'm impressed with the Woodlawn facilities also.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, Dennis. You know, as being an alumni, class of '81 at Woodlawn, it's nice to hear you say that.
Well, they were in there practicing basketball, and it looked like everybody was having a good time.
Well, we're about ready to go in the second half. Dennis, they've actually extended it 3 more minutes the clock had run to zeros, and they've put another 2 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock here at half. So we'll take one more break and come back and try and set the stage for the second half.
Welcome to REV, delivering fiber-powered technology for both your home and your business. With phone service that connects you to what's important, internet that keeps your devices up and running, TV that delivers all the big moments, and security that protects how you live and work. All backed by local support teams right here in Louisiana. With 5-star service and reliability you can count on, we're ready to connect you to the people and places that matter most. REV.
B1 Bank has all the tools I need to make my commercial banking experience uncomplicated. From online banking to the B1 Bank mobile app, I can manage my accounts anytime, anywhere. Whether I need to quickly verify a payment or transfer funds, I know I can keep track of my finances easily and securely. At B1 Bank, you can expect access to innovative technology in addition to personalized service. Learn more at b1bank.com. B1 Bank. Be uncomplicated.
Back in the booth, welcome in, and we're so glad that you've joined us tonight for high school football. And always remember, on a Friday night, there's nothing better to do than go see a good high school football game.
No, there's not, and Friday nights are made for high school football. I know there's some college games on tonight, but college needs to be on Saturday, high school needs to be on Friday, the pros need to be on Sunday with a Monday night game. Just my opinion.
Well, go ahead and say how you really feel.
Well, that is how I really feel.
Well, we really, once again, appreciate all of you tuning in the football game tonight. We're going to take one more break, and then we're going to come back for the second half, 10-0. The Walker Wildcats lead it over the Woodlawn Panthers, but still a lot of football to be played. We're coming right back.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on VSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Now we're just about ready to go. Walker will kick it off. Woodlawn won the toss, deferred to the second half, and so they'll get the ball to start the second half. And Stern will tee it up in the 40-yard line, at the 40-yard line, and we're just about ready to go. Robinson and Knox are deep for the Panthers. Stern is waiting for the signal to kick it. He has it now, and he kicks it away low and returnable.
Going to be Robinson, and
Robinson is out to about the 15, maybe the 16, but that's it, and that's where Woodlawn will put it in play at their own 16.
Robinson slow getting up.
Well, Woodlawn could use a good drive here to start the second half. Hold on to the football and pick up a few first downs and flip the field here. Price is a quarterback. He's gone all the way tonight for Woodlawn. And he's talented, and he this time will just flip it out to the left side, and a nice gain on first down of about 7 yards. They got it out to Robinson, and Robinson hustled up the field for 7 yards. Second down, 7 to go for the Purple Panthers.
Robinson in the slot on the near side.
And the Panthers with a wide receiver to the right. Price showed that he was going to run the ball and then just flips it out to Robinson, but there's nothing doing there because Walker shut it down. A couple of the Wildcats came charging in. 3rd down and 5 now for Woodlawn.
Yeah, Hatch and Bro snuffed that play out. Actually going to lose a couple of yards. 3rd and 5. We're in the 3rd quarter. 11 minutes to go.
Here's the snap, and Price is throwing it too high.
Price's pass falls incomplete, intended for Robinson.
So Robinson had a little space there, but the ball was thrown too high. And the Panthers will have to punt it away to the Walker Wildcats. Not what you wanted to do on the first possession, because Walker is going to get great field position.
Just 1 minute and 7 seconds on the field, and Walker going to get it back, and they'll send Jonathan Musso back right at midfield.
Seacard will punt it. Musso is wanting to run it back. He's poised to do it. He's standing at midfield, and now out to the left side is running room and right at the 1st down marker. This is going to be an interesting spot.
Well, he got it. That's going to be a 1st down as the punt, the snap rolled back to Seacard again. This time he gets to the marker. No, they're going to say he stepped out.
Robin, as you said, it looked like he just got past the sticks there, but maybe a foot on the out of bounds line.
Evidently, the left foot stepped on the sideline. The right foot got past the marker. But it's going to be 1st and 10 for Walker, not Woodlawn.
Seacard did a good job of making something on that play, but just couldn't quite get to the 1st down marker. Now, once again, that defense of Woodlawn is put on the spot as they're having to defend, and now we have another flag.
False start on the Wildcats.
Against the Wildcats. That will move the ball back 5 yards. 1st and 15.
1st down, 15 yards to go for the Walker Wildcats. The young men from Livingston Parish visiting the city of St. George tonight. London is in the backfield with his quarterback Evans, but he's going to throw it. Evans is, or looking to, but look at the Purple Panthers come in on him, and they hit him in the backfield for a loss.
Well, Dennis, they do a good job of moving around Tyrone Morgan and Gurney on the sack, but you'll see Morgan, number 4, coming off the edge right there. And they're going to lose 10.
Well, they detained him, and then they grabbed him, and then they put him on the ground. So a long situation coming for Walker. Handoff, gain of about 4, but that's it. Wilson carried the ball.
So a 3rd down and about 17 for the Walker offense.
Gain of 3 brings up 3rd down and 17.
3rd and 17, and really not in field goal range. So they would like to pick up some of this yardage right now.
I got a feel that this is 2-down territory for the Walker offense.
See what Evans does. Evans is looking, and Evans is throwing the football.
Evans pass complete to Poe.
Poe's got the football. The Wildcats get it down the field, and to your point, they just wanted to get some of the yardage in, but now 2-down territory, and here they come. And right you are, they're going to go for it. 4th down. Let's see if Woodlawn can get a stop. Evans. Once again, movement and maybe 5 yards coming against the Walker Wildcats.
Going to be 4th and 9 now.
So that changes the situation from 4th and 4 to 4th and 9.
They're still going to go for it.
Looks like no thought of attempting a field goal.
He's liked Poe on these 3rd and longs. Poe on the bottom of the screen wearing 18.
Well, he's looking to throw it. Evans is, and the Panthers get him in the backfield. Down he goes.
Rashad Fleming Ricka.
A hard charging Ricka got him in the backfield.
Panthers take over.
And that's a big stop for Woodlawn. They needed that one.
Almost halfway through the 3rd quarter, and the Woodlawn offense has run 3 plays.
Let's see if Woodlawn can get something going here as Price leads his teammates up to the line of scrimmage. Price is wanting to throw, and that one's almost intercepted.
Yeah, Jamarcus Nealon nearly came up with that.
2nd down and 10.
So did Ivy Hatch. You'll see Hatch first, Nealon second. Hatch, Nealon. There it is.
2nd down 10 for Woodlawn. The Panthers dressed all in purple tonight with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain on a Louisiana Friday night on the REV High School Game of the Week. Knocked down in the backfield.
Knocked down by Musso.
Yeah, Musso got there in a hurry and knocked it down. 3rd and 10.
So you mentioned Woodlawn 3 and out the first time they had it. Now in jeopardy of giving it back to Walker. Let's see if the Panthers can get a first down. Price is throwing. Walker says it's incomplete, and the officials agree with them. And so now Woodlawn's going to have to punt it back to Walker, and Woodlawn just can't get anything going.
Nothing. And you got to start attributing that to the Walker defense, and they've just got people everywhere the ball goes. They've got players. An impressive showing by the Wildcat defense tonight.
So Woodlawn will punt it. Another low snap and another mistake by Woodlawn. It's picked up, but Walker's going to get it right there.
Yeah.
And the Wildcats have great field position coming again.
That's the 3rd straight snap that has not made it to the punter, and another, it won't go in the books as a turnover, but coaches look at that as a turnover. The 5th one of the night for Woodlawn.
And the difference in the game, and the Wildcats have great field position. Woodlawn really needs a stop here, at least hold them to 3 and keep it a 2-score game.
Timeout, Walker.
So Walker calls timeout on the REV High School Game of the Week, Friday night in Louisiana. 7 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the third quarter. Walker threatening again, and take this opportunity, Rob, to thank our crew tonight, our REV crew. What a great job they're doing in Woodlawn.
Well, they make us look good. I know that.
Yeah.
We need all the help we can get.
Yeah, they had to climb up on top of the press box to get a couple of shots. Guys, we appreciate it. And our fine producer and director over here,
Miss Priya.
Miss Priya is doing a great job. And we thank everybody at REV. Here comes Walker. Woodlawn needs a stop. Let's see what happens as Evans is grabbed in the backfield and down he goes.
Well, that's Ricka again, and he is taking over these last couple of drives. I tell you that Ricka and Tyrone Morgan are nice, a nice pair for Woodlawn on that defensive side of the football.
And you know they have to be a little tired as much as they've been on the field. Second down for Walker. Evans is going to hand it off.
Fumble. Looks like Walker's going to get back on top of it. I think that's 32. That's Ethan Brooks that got on top of it.
A good job by Brooks and getting on the football. 3rd and long now for the Walker Wildcats.
Well, and Coach Tremone Douglas from Woodlawn got to be able to find a bunch of positives with his defense tonight.
Yeah, you got to be real proud of them, the way they played. But still a chance to do some damage for Walker if they can stick this football in the end zone. Evans and maybe a false start.
Yeah, they're going to get Primus. No, check that. They're not Primus. They're going to get Kermit Jackson. He moved early on the low side of the screen. So 3rd down now and 20.
Well, it's not where you want to be, 3rd and 20, but to your point earlier, 2-down territory. If they can get some of it back right here. Evans is throwing it to an open receiver, but it falls incomplete.
Right through the hands of Travion Helm.
Timeout for a hydration break.
Timeout for that for the water break.
Yep, he had Helms open right there, though, and Helms just couldn't gather it in. We're going to take a break on REV, on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
3-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Back to Woodlawn High School. We played it down to 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. 10-0. The Walker Wildcats, but now they face 4th and long. What do you do here, partner? Just throw it up down the field.
Well, yeah, fourth down and 20.
Evans wants to throw it, but he has some defenders in the backfield, and down he goes.
Cedric Jones.
Panthers got him.
Turnover on downs.
Cedric Jones, the defensive end, got him one that time, and that Woodlawn front 7 on defense is putting on a show.
If you're looking for a most valuable player right now, that defense of Woodlawn really keeping them in the football game, because your point at halftime, this could be 3 or 4 score ball game, but it's only a 10-point lead for Walker.
5:55 to go in the third quarter.
Let's see if Woodlawn can get something going now as Price is rambling out to the left side. He got a yard maybe, but that's about it. Second down, 9 to go for the Purple Panthers. Price with the wide receiver left. He has a couple out to the right. He's looking to the left. And he completes it out there. Out to the 30-yard line for a gain of about 6 on the play.
That's Bennett again.
Bennett got it. And he's going to set up at midfield. A 3rd down and 4 situation for Woodlawn. So this is a big play right here. As Price is keeping the ball, he's going to get the first down, and here he comes with it. He races to the 41, and he hustles down the field for a Woodlawn first down.
That's a Woodlawn Panther first down.
First down for the Panthers at the 41. And movement on Woodlawn is going to cost them 5.
Well, everybody moved but the center. And again, they get a drive going. Penalty.
Penalty and turnovers hurting Woodlawn tonight. Let's see what Price does here. He'll throw it very quickly that time, and he's going to get it to Robinson.
Pass complete to Robinson.
Robinson with a good gain. Gets the penalty yardage back.
Well, Robinson was looking for a flag here late right there as he got shoved down and no call. As Gavin Richard wrestled him out of bounds.
Second down, and we'll call it right at 10. So they got the penalty yardage back, and there is a keeper up the middle.
Price on the keeper. All spotted at the 35-yard line.
So he got 5.
He got half of it.
Brings up 3rd down for the Panthers.
So let's see if Woodlawn can pick up this first down and keep it going. The pass out there incomplete. Trying to get it to Randall. But before the play, there's a false start on Woodlawn. There's another penalty. The Panthers really hurting themselves with the penalties and turnovers tonight. There's another one, and that'll
3rd and 9.
Make it 3rd down and 9. 2 wide receivers to the far side for Price, but he looks back this way with it, and he throws it, and he completes it, and that is going to be Bennett with the football.
Number 6, Trenton Bennett.
Trenton Bennett with a nice catch and run. And now here come the Woodlawn Panthers.
Their best drive of the night is Bennett streaking across the field. Gives them the first down and a lot more as they'll play it at the 10-yard line.
Right at the 10, but the chains have been taken down, so should be 1st and goal. Just barely inside the 10. Price to the right. Price is throwing the football incomplete. And now,
oh, that's going to be 15. That you could see that coming, Dennis.
So a little spirited out there.
Well, that's going to cost you 15, and now you're looking at 1st and goal from the 25.
And then when you see something like that, you're thinking, what happened before that happened?
Well, you could see Randall got hit, and the whistle had not blown, so it was not an illegal hit, but he took offense to it and got him a little bit back.
Well, the officials are talking about it, and we're waiting to see. And, it looks like they're giving the option to Walker. But that was after the play.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what your option would really be. You just take it. It was after the play, you would think. So maybe. Well, they're going to discuss it. So what are they talking about in the pile there, Rob?
I'm not sure because it was pretty obvious what happened after the play, and Walker's team's going to go to the sidelines, and Woodlawn already on the sidelines.
We're going to try to get a call here and see if we can clarify what happened.
Holding against the Panthers, also personal foul against the Panthers.
Wow.
And, they're going to mark both of those off.
Yeah, that's going to be a first and goal from the 35. Boy, is that a drive killer.
Still not real sure what they were asking. Do you want the penalty or not? Yeah, we want it. We want all 25 yards.
2:51 to go in the third quarter, and such a promising drive for Woodlawn. And
now watch this march when he starts backing it the other way. All the way back to the 35 from the 10. And was after the play, so it'll be a second down and goal to go.
Woodlawn plays second and goal from the 35-yard line.
Second down, goal to go. Price is running. He's hit. Keeps going inside
Price on the keeper to the 28-yard line.
the 30 to the 28.
Be third and goal.
Third down and goal for Woodlawn. So Woodlawn needs something good to happen right here. Price is looking. He is being hit in the backfield, but he gets the pass away to the goal line.
Touchdown.
And it's caught for a touchdown.
Jordan Knox. What a play by Ahmad Price. Nearly had his head taken off. Gathers himself, throws it into the end zone, touchdown Woodlawn. Jordan Knox with the catch.
Touchdown for the Panthers. And now Woodlawn is going to try to cut it to 3 points as Sicard comes in to kick it. Matthew Sicard. It's 10 to 6. And the kick is no good, so they leave a point right there, but they do cut it to one score, and our new score, Walker 10, Woodlawn 6 on the REV High School Game of the Week. What an outstanding play by Price. As he had a lot of pursuit in the backfield. He got away, and then he threw it for a touchdown. And we have a close ball game at 10-6. So Woodlawn will kick it off. Seacard will, and then Walker will get it again. But what a big play for Woodlawn, and they really needed it. So Woodlawn does a good job of covering the kickoff and kneeling on the return, and Walker will go back on the offense. But once again, a tribute to that Woodlawn defense because they've kept them in the ball game all night, and now the offense scores.
A little spark, yeah.
After a big holding and a personal foul penalty. 10-6, Walker with the football as Evans will quarterback the Walker Wildcats. Hand it off for about 2 yards.
A host of Panthers there on the stop, and
Wilson on the carry.
Tackle led by Jamarian Bass.
Second down, 8 yards to go for Walker. Evans is completing a pass out to the 25-yard line. Jackson got the football, but Woodlawn got him. And a big third down coming up now for Walker.
Randall in on the stop. Looks like he may have a little cramping going on, and they're going to take him out for a play or two.
Third down. A short 5 to go for Walker. Evans is
not this time
gonna be sacked by the Woodlawn Panthers. Here comes that defense again.
Guess who? Ricka.
Fleming Ricka on the sack. Fourth down for the Wildcats.
So Walker will punt it back to Woodlawn, and now the Panthers have a chance to take the lead if they can get another good drive going. Walker will punt it away. Woodlawn will get it, and Woodlawn should get good field position.
Robinson to return the punt. No flag as both feet had come down on Stern, but Woodlawn will get it
Punt is down at the 33-yard line.
at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, real nice punt there. So good job by Walker to get that one out of there. And we're going to take a break on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Well, we've got a good one going, a close game at 10-6. Woodlawn with the football, and Price, who threw a touchdown pass the last time he threw it.
Got it to Robinson. Robinson slow getting up as teammates help him off the ground,
but Robinson got 7. Well, that's a good start for the Panthers.
Yeah, there's a Walker Wildcat who's still down.
Well, while he's down, Rob, we'll step aside just a second on the REV High School Game of the Week. And while all that was happening, the quarter ran out, and so we played 3 quarters of our football game, and it's 10-6 in favor of the Walker Wildcats. Speaking of the Walker Wildcats, we're going to thank some sponsors, and a number of them from Walker.
Yeah, Walker Pharmacy, your community pharmacy in Walker. Roadrunner Towing, Miss Judy Smart and Mr. Paul Lowe do a great job at Roadrunner Towing. Carter's Supermarket since 1983. Stop by the location in Walker and also 2 in Denham. Walker Metals. Today's game brought to you in part by Walker Metals, your local source for metal roofing, pole barns, metal buildings, barn dominiums, and building components. Come by, see the sales team, Megan, Rosslyn, and Eli.
Well, very quickly we start the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 8 to go for the Panthers. Let's see if they can get a first down and mount a drive here. Walker is defending, and the Panthers have the football, and their quarterback, Ahmad Price, out to the right side, and he's pulling Wildcats with him for a first down.
First down, Panther.
Price going to have to come out. The helmet came off, so the backup quarterback going to have to go in and take a snap. Looks like Ricky Mitchell.
So Mitchell will have to come in for a play after Price lost his headgear. First down for the Panthers, though. A nice job by Price to get it ahead, and now up the middle for a gain of about 3. Jones on the carry as they'll get Price back in the game.
Another injured Walker Wildcat. They're going to get him up, but they had blown the whistle. He's going to have to go out for at least a play.
So a gain of a couple on first down for Woodlawn. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. So Price is back in the game. And he's throwing the football. And it's caught.
That's Bennett.
Good job by Bennett as he went down low and pulled that one in.
Brings up a 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and a short 2 for the Panthers. Price is going to throw the football for it. He throws it too high.
Bennett got a hand on it, but couldn't pull it in, and going to be a 4th and 2 for Woodlawn at the 46. The Walker 46.
So will Price keep it again?
He should.
Up the middle, they had 2 times to do it. Lost one of them on that incomplete pass. Let's see what he does right here. Price is going to roll out to his left. He's trying to get the first down, and then he's going to get it. And there he goes down the field inside the 30-yard line, right at the 30-yard line. A big gain for Woodlawn.
Price. Boy, when they say speed kills, are they accurate?
They really are, and he made a good run, but then he made a good move and picked up another 10 yards. And so it's 1st and 10 for Woodlawn as the Panthers are fighting back on Walker. They have the ball at the 30. Price up the middle. There he goes. Inside the 20 to the 16, the 17.
Another first down as Woodlawn has found something in their senior quarterback, Price.
Good job by that offensive line of Woodlawn as they opened it up. First down, Panthers. Woodlawn wanting to take the lead after trailing the whole night. Here is a throw to an open receiver inside the 5-yard line.
That one hit.
The officials are talking about it. They're still looking. So, Rob, they're going to talk it over.
Pass is called incomplete.
DJ Bro said he had it. Let's take another look at it right here. He told him he had it.
He did, and they thought about giving it to him for a second. Second down for Woodlawn. The Panthers play it from the 17 of Walker. Price is looking, and he's throwing it to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Good coverage.
Bennett had a shot at it.
Yeah, Nealon did a good job for Walker defending it. Bennett was the intended receiver. Third down now. Third down and 10 for Woodlawn. The Panthers will send a couple of young men out to the right. They have two receivers to the left. They spread it out, and Price wants to throw it or keep it. He's keeping it. He's quick. There he goes inside the 10 to the 2-yard line. First down, Woodlawn at the 2.
First and goal, Panthers.
One more look at it as Walker got pretty good pressure, but he found a lane, and first and goal for Woodlawn, and boy, have they come alive in the fourth quarter.
Price has a lot of speed, but he's a strong young man, and he broke a tackle there to get it to the 2, and let's see what they decide to do here. Price is going to run it. And Price,
no, that's direct snap. That's
no, they got a new man in the game.
That's Randall, Caden Randall.
And Randall scores. Touchdown for the Panthers as Caden Randall takes it to the end zone. He scored last week, and he scores again, and Woodlawn has the lead.
Panthers will go for 2.
Looks like the offense is going to stay out there and go for 2 as they leave Randall in.
And he keeps it on the right side,
and he's in.
Near the goal line, and he got in for the 2-point conversion. So you miss an extra point, but then you come back and you pick up 2. And the Woodlawn Panthers have taken the lead at 14-10.
Wow. How big was that? Now Walker forced to score a touchdown. Field goal will not do him any good.
Let's break it. You're watching the REV High School Game of the Week. It's a Friday night in Louisiana. Back to Woodlawn High School fireworks. The Panthers trailing 10-0 pretty much the whole night, and then here they come. They score a touchdown, miss the extra point, but then come back and get a 2-point conversion, and they take a 4-point lead on the Walker Wildcats with 8 minutes. 17 seconds to go with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain. It's Friday night in Louisiana. High school football going on all over the state, and if you're not at a game, try to go see one next Friday night.
Well, if you're not at a game, I hope you're watching.
Right.
This has turned into a good one. It's been close all night, but as soon as Woodlawn stop penalizing themselves and stop turning it over, they get 2 touchdowns.
So Woodlawn will kick it off. And Walker will get the ball. And boy, what an important possession this is for the Wildcats.
Seacard will kick it off.
Puts a foot into it. Walker with the return.
Wilson on the return.
Wilson, one of the up men, got the football. And so the Wildcats of Walker in their green pants and white jerseys will have the football at their own 32, and they'll go back on the offense, and now they need to move the ball.
Their best plays of the night, Dennis, have been, they've done it 2 or 3 times, is getting the football to Poe.
Well, Evans is in the backfield by himself. He'll get the direct snap, and he'll keep it, and that did not fool the Woodlawn Panthers.
Cedric Jones on the tackle.
Jones on the tackle for Woodlawn.
Loss of 5 yards. Second down and 15.
Second down for Walker. Clock is running, and it's ticked down to 7:34 to go in the game. Evans to London. London is hit, and he's hit hard. Got about 2, but that's it. Maybe just a yard. Bringing up a big third down play.
3rd and 11.
Carl Morgan in on the tackle. 3rd down and 11.
So Evans looks to the sideline to get a play. Walker gets one in the game, and the young men from Livingston Parish need a big play here on 3rd down and 11. You don't want to give it right back to Woodlawn as Evans is looking to throw it. Evans is still looking. Now he's rolling, and he throws the football down the field. Incomplete. Tried to get it down the field to number 12.
4th down and 11.
Trevian Helm. 4th and 11, and punting time for the Walker Wildcats.
So Marino in to punt it away, and Robinson deep for the Panthers.
Stern in the kick for the Wildcats.
Stern will kick it. Robinson is back. He'll watch it bounce. It takes a good Walker bounce, and Walker's had a couple of punts that they benefited from the bounce, and they get a good one there on the REV High School Game of the Week. It's a Friday night in Louisiana. And with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain, we're glad that you have joined us for high school football. From Woodlawn, next week we're going to Riverside, down the river.
Yep, Prairieville at Riverside, and of all the places we've done games over the last 25 years, Dennis, we've never done one at Riverside.
No, you're
That'll
right.
be the first.
You're right. We've done them on the road.
Yeah, we've done the Rebels on the road, but we've never done them in their home stadium.
1st and 10 for Woodlawn. They would like they'd like to pick up about 4 first downs right here and in the game, and Walker needs to stop it and get the ball back.
Look out.
A screen on the inside. And a nice run as they get the ball that time to Robinson. Woodlawn's showing a lot of speed tonight. Several players. That was a good screen pass and a good call, and the Panthers have it at the 49 of Walker. Now Price will go back to work. He can run it, but he can throw it. And he does throw it, and he fires it way down the field to a wide open receiver overthrown.
Trying to get it. Yeah, I was trying to get it to Austin Primus, and Primus
wide open.
He broke away late, and just a little too much mustard on that one.
For hydration break.
So we're still in that hydration break situation, and that's a good rule in Louisiana. We're going to break it for a water break on the REV High School Game of the Week.
You're passionate about the game. Thibodeau Regional Sports Medicine Center is passionate about your safety through education, conditioning, and injury prevention strategies. Our team of sports medicine trained experts is dedicated to help keep you safe. But if an injury does occur, we have the expertise to help you get safely back to the game. So whether you play competitively or just enjoy
Quickly back to action. Price kept the football in a big run again. Big run for Price again. Woodlawn has a first down at the 31. And now they're threatening to go up by 2 scores.
5:43 to go. And the Walker defense that has played really well all night needs to come up with probably their biggest series of the ball game right here and get a stop.
First down, 10 to go for Woodlawn and the Purple Panthers. All in purple tonight. Price to throw. Price is looking. Now he's going to keep it. And he hesitates and throws it out of bounds. He was clearly outside the tackle box. But no receiver out there. Second down, 10 to go. Price is walking toward the bench and looking for a play.
Well, actually, he's come to the sideline and he hurt looked like his left ankle, right ankle, and they're going to put Caden Randall back in the shotgun.
Randall, and then a whistle.
Timeout Woodlawn.
So Woodlawn calls timeout on the REV High School Game of the Week, Friday night in Louisiana. So we'll check on Price. When he rolled out to the right and threw the ball away, it looked a little like he had a little running room, and he pulled up, and that's why he pulled up, because
it may be a cramp, but they're still attending to him on the sideline, and he was favoring his right leg or ankle when he came to the sideline. It did look like he was coming to get a play, but he just went right past the head coach and straight to the pine.
Yeah, but when he rolled to the right, it looked like he had a little running room, and for whatever reason pulled up. And to your point, maybe a cramp. Let's see what Randall can do with it now, as he is in the football game. Caden Randall, who wears number 1 on his uniform, and he's twisting around. Look at him go inside the 30 to the 20. He is to the 10, and Randall is to pay dirt. Touchdown Woodlawn, and a flag.
Yeah, that's going to be a personal foul right at the end, in the end zone, way in the end zone, and You can't do that.
Well, Randall, a lot of speed, and he broke a couple of tackles there, took it home. How about the Woodlawn Panthers? The way that they came charging back in this game.
They trailed 10-0 when we started the fourth quarter. 7 minutes in, they're up by 10, 20-10, with the extra point to come.
So Randall maybe a little shaken up after that play as he was thrown to the ground after the touchdown. So let's get the call here. There's a personal foul on Walker.
Personal foul against Walker.
And they're going to take that on the kickoff.
Penalty will be applied on the kickoff.
So Woodlawn will be kicking off from the Walker 45. And Walker will be probably starting deep in their own territory. Let's come in and see what happens on the extra point. Well, they went for 2 last time. Let's see what they do here.
Well, they're going to go for 2 again. This time it's going to be Brian Carter in the backfield.
Carter is not going to get there. They're not going to get the 2 points, but they do get the touchdown.
5 minutes remaining in the contest.
And with 5 minutes to go, the Woodlawn Panthers have a 20-10 lead on the Walker Wildcats. Back to Woodlawn High School in the city of St. George. Big turn of events. 20-10, Woodlawn after trailing 10-0 through 3 quarters. Woodlawn will kick off, and they benefit from a 15-yard penalty, so they're kicking off 15 yards closer to the goal line, and the kick is going into the end zone, and that's a rule we talk about all the time also, Rob. If it goes into the end zone in high school, you cannot bring it out.
There's a flag down at about the 17-yard line. Unsportsmanlike against Woodlawn.
Against the Panthers is the call.
I've got a feeling that the officials are going to call this one very close to the vest from here on out.
Well, there's been a little bit of talking and a little bit of jawing going on between the 2 teams most of the night, but seems like the last 4 to 6 minutes it's gotten a little testy.
Five minutes to go. Walker needs a touchdown, and they need one pretty fast because they're 2 scores down. The ball's at the 35-yard line. That's a good break for a good situation for Walker with a 15-yard penalty to get it to the 35. Now let's see what the Walker Wildcats do with it. Evans has a man in the backfield with him in London. London's going to block, and Evans is going to throw it, and he has a wide open receiver for a first down.
Out to close to midfield, and
26, Mike Delpit.
Delpit got it.
First down, Walker.
Delcid with the catch there. First down for the Wildcats. Stop the clock momentarily, but now it's moving. And let's see if Walker can move the football as Evans is looking to throw. And he has it complete. Nice gain down the field as they get it that time to number 20, Musso. Musso's played a good game for Walker tonight.
Musso, one of the two-way players. He also plays on defense, returns punts.
First down for the Wildcats. 4:09 to go, and now Evans is keeping the football. He has 3 yards. He has 5 before it's over.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Bring up second down and 6.
Just short of getting 5. He got about 4.5. Second down, 6 to go.
And we've got an injured Wildcat on the Woodlawn sidelines.
There is an injured player on the field.
All right, well, we'll step aside once again with the injured player, and we'll be right back on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
With Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain, 20-10, the Woodlawn Panthers hosting the Walker Wildcats in the new city of St. George. And the Panthers have a 10-point lead. Walker has a football, though, and they're driving on the Panthers and trying to cut this to a one-score lead.
Still attending to the injured Wildcat, and they've got him up on his feet. That's
Injured player is
Trevion Helm, who's we've said his name many times tonight.
So we'll wait for the injured player to get off the field, and then we'll see what happens.
Fans, don't forget you can watch a replay of this game on YouTube tomorrow. And
If you're watching the REV High School Game of the Week.
6 p.m. tomorrow night.
And we'll be moving to YouTube in a few hours.
Yes, we will.
The REV High School Game of the Week. Evans with the football are getting ready to get it. He is going to get a direct snap. Evans is handing off straight ahead.
Wilson on the carry.
Wilson is up the middle, and he is pretty close to a first down.
All spotted at the 27-yard line.
There's another flag on the play. And
Flag on the play.
And, Rob, we've seen a lot of flags tonight. We're going to see one right here, and this is a big call because it was a nice gain for Walker, but they're going to mark it against the Wildcats and back them up.
Bring them back to the 40 and bring up a second and 11.
Back to the 40-yard line. Second down and 11.
Second down, 11 to go for Walker. Here is Evans looking to throw. He puts it up in the air, and the ball is caught.
That's Poe again.
Poe got it. And he got a big gain. First down for Walker. Gage Poe on the reception. Here come the Wildcats. The Fighting Wildcats are fighting back now, and they're trying to get the ball in the end zone. Handoff on the right side, a gain of maybe about 5 yards as Wilson has the ball. Second down, 5 to go for the Wildcats. Here it comes again. Same play. Down inside the 5-yard line for Wilson, and he has a first and goal situation.
First and goal, Walker.
Clock stops as they for the first down, but starts right back up.
So Walker flexing their muscle a little bit now as they're going straight up the middle with the ball. And there they go again to the outside.
Touchdown,
And into the end zone for a touchdown. They stopped for a second there, was waiting to see if they had halted the action, but they didn't. And Walker has cut the lead to 20-16.
Stern will come in to kick the extra point, and a big extra point it is, Dennis.
Well, they need to hurry right here. So Stern will try the extra point, trying to cut it to 20-17. And his kick is in the air.
Kick is good.
And he got it. 20-17. It's a 3-point game. We have a good one going. 2:53 to go on the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Well, we played a lot of football. 2:53 to go, and we have a 3-point lead for the Woodlawn Panthers. And now decision time for Walker. Do you onside kick or do you kick it away?
Well, they've got all their timeouts left, so you can kick it away, use your timeouts, ended up with better field position, or you can take the shot at the onside kick, but give Woodlawn better field position if you don't get it.
Let's see what they decide to do. They're setting up, it looks like, for an onside kick, as they have young men in position on that left side ready to charge. So let's see what they decide to do. Stern he knows what he's going to do. He's been told what to do, and now we're just waiting to see what happens. And he does onside kick.
Out of bounds.
So that will go over to Woodlawn. Well, you know, a lot of people look at it like this, Rob. When you're onside kick, you have a chance to get it. And if you don't, then you still have to stop them. So if you can stop him, you're going to get the ball back.
Yes.
And you still can use your timeouts.
Well, they'll have to use them here. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
2 minutes and 50 seconds to go, and Woodlawn has the football, and they have a chance to put it away with a couple of first downs. Walker showed a lot of power on that last drive, and, you know, they'd like to get it back for one more chance. Woodlawn with the football, needing a first down. The Wildcats of Walker, they need to stop them right here. Price is handing off for no gain as the Wildcats come up and they swarm on the ball carrier. Second down.
Carter on the carry. Loss of a yard. Second down.
And 11, Carter on the carry, but he didn't get anywhere because a number of Wildcats hit him. Well, the clock's running. Walker on defense needing a stop. Price with the running back in the backfield. Price will just keep it, and he'll find some running room up the middle and set up a third down and about 6 to go. And boy, will it be a big one.
This is where Walker took a timeout.
Timeout on the field. Timeout on the REV High School Game of the Week. The REV High School Game of the Week, we want to thank some local sponsors.
Thank you to our sponsors, Walker Pharmacy, 10-minute wait time, your local pharmacy in Walker, your community pharmacy in Walker. Roadrunner Towing, you don't often think about needing a tow, but when you do, call the best. Call Judy Smart over at Roadrunner Towing. Carter's Supermarket, 3 locations, 2 in Denham, 1 in Walker. Stop by and see David and Trenton Strange. And Walker Metals, proudly managed by branch manager Mike Kyle. Walker Metals is dedicated to quality products, competitive prices, and service you can trust. Walker Metals, built strong, built local.
Good job, Rob. And I want to comment on Roadrunner Towing. Is there a better towing company in America? Good-looking trucks, and what a great job they do. And Paul Lowe, thank you for your sponsorship of high school football.
So they've got the injured Panther up, and looks like cramps, Dennis. And that's going to be Randall. He's had a problem with the cramping all night long.
Hayden Randall is the injured player.
Well, it is a warm night and not much of a breeze. Well,
yeah,
Randall
saying, "Well, he's just cramping."
Yeah,
well, let me tell you something. That hurts.
Yeah, it really does. It really does, and that would be a big loss if Randall, if they can't get him back in the game, because boy, when you get it down near the goal line, he can smell the end zone.
Yeah, he's the man.
Well, he's good everywhere on the football field. 3rd down and 7. Here's the big play now. Woodlawn would like to run some more clock, and Walker would like to get one more chance at it.
So that's going to put in Brian Carter, the sophomore at quarterback.
He keeps the ball on the left side, and he's going to fight his way. He's not going to get to the 1st down marker. Now he might. Whoa, he got loose.
He got close.
Did they give him that extra yardage, or they're going to whistle it down? He's about a yard away from the 1st down marker.
It's going to be 4th.
Like it's going to be 4th down
and 1.
What do you do here? What a big call for Woodlawn. You would think that they would go for it. What a great job by Carter as he kept the ball, and they had him stopped about 4 yards short of the 1st down, but he got it down to within a yard, and now a decision for the Woodlawn Panthers.
Well, they're going to let the play clock run down and take as much time off the clock as they can. 113, 112, 111, and they'll take the timeout there.
There's a timeout on the field. You're watching the REV High School Game of the Week.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on VSN that you would like to keep forever?
3-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now. Click on the Purchased Games tab and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Well, let's set the situation. 20-17, Woodlawn, and they have a 4th down and 1. If you go for it and you make it, that'd probably wrap it up. But if you, if you wanted, you could push them way back. If you don't make it, look where they get the ball.
But remember, the last 3 snaps to the punter haven't made it to him.
That might make your decision real easy. Looks like the Panthers are going to go for it. They've lost 2 quarterbacks tonight as Price went out, Randall went out. 4th down 1, here it comes. A keeper and a first down for Woodlawn, and a big gain coming here as Carter has the ball.
Dennis, I think he fumbled it.
Carter had the first down, and that's when you just want to get down.
Watch the end of the play.
So Walker
There's the ball right there.
Swipes the ball away. And had Carter gotten down, the game would have been over.
Yeah, you kneel on it then.
But if they called him down,
and that
There is an injured player on the field.
and that's Carter, who's the 3rd signal caller of the night, and he's coming out injured.
but if they call him down, Rob, let's go back to that situation, because if they called him down, Woodlawn still has the ball inside the 5, and now, as you mentioned, they've lost another quarterback, but all they have to do is get somebody in the game to kneel on it.
You got to think that they would either go with Jaden Robinson.
They're giving it to Walker. So they talked about it, and the ball goes over to Walker. And that's the way you saw it.
Well, I kind of just left it alone after.
And you knew it'd come back to exactly what you said.
Exactly.
Well, Woodlawn thought the runner was down. The officials talked about it, and they said it was a fumble, so Walker has one last chance. And they have a minute and a long way to go. Evans is the quarterback. He'll have to put it up, and he does. And it's incomplete, too high. Tried to get it to Jackson, but it was too high. 2nd down, 10 to go. That play took 4 seconds. Evans in a situation where he is going to have to put it in the air. Walker with some talented receivers, and they have him out to both sides. And Evans is looking to throw, and he's being pressured.
Intercepted.
And he throws it, and it's picked off by Woodlawn.
Tredon Conrad with the interception, and Woodlawn can go to victory formation and kneel this thing down.
Conrad stepped in and he grabbed the football, and the Woodlawn Panthers, after being down all night 10-0, are going to win the football game as they lead it 20-17 at the 7. No reason to try to get it to the end zone, just kneel on it. Well, Evans was pressured that time by the Panthers. Conrad did a good job stepping in the throwing lane and picking it off. And Woodlawn is 47 seconds away from the win. And the Woodlawn Panthers kneel on it, as we knew they would, and the clock is going to 39 seconds, and they'll have to do it one more time, and then this game will be over.
Timeout, Walker.
Walker just took their last timeout.
Timeout, Walker.
That's their third and final timeout.
That's the final timeout for the Walker Wildcats.
We'll take our final timeout.
Yeah, we're going to take ours, and we'll be right back on the REV High School Game of the Week. I want to thank all of you for watching tonight on the REV High School Game of the Week. As REV will bring you a game each and every Friday night, and that is going to wrap it up. What a comeback by the Woodlawn Panthers, as the Woodlawn Panthers defeat the Walker Wildcats by a score of 20-17.
Yeah, the Woodlawn defense kept them in the game for 3 quarters, literally, and the Woodlawn offense came alive in the 4th quarter, scoring 20 points and defeat the Walker Wildcats 20-17. And I tell you, Dennis, they got the running game going. They started with their quarterback and ended up the game with their 4th signal caller, as the quarterback role tonight for Woodlawn got beat up. But they held on, and then they got the W.
Well, good sportsmanship out on the field now as both teams congratulate each other on the effort. And we're going to take one more break, and then we're going to come back and wrap things up on the REV High School Game of the Week.
"90 years. It's not just a number. It's decades of dedication to great service. The local team at REV has been serving Louisiana families and businesses for generations. Our people have the experience to deliver a superior network, which gives you the speed and reliability to live your best life and get more done at work. We're here for your home and your business. You can count on REV. 90 years of building connections."
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
Welcome to Bollinger Shipyards. For nearly a century, our family of skilled shipbuilders has driven innovation and excellence, creating some of the world's most advanced vessels. Today, we are at the forefront of our industry and redefining the future of naval warfare. At Bollinger, we turn challenges into opportunities and careers into legacies. Here, you're part of something bigger. Any yard can build a ship. We don't just build ships. Together, we're building the future.
Did you or a loved one have a game or event on BSN that you would like to keep forever?
Three-pointer, it's good!
Well, now you can. VSN is now offering past games and events available to purchase on specially packaged thumb drives. For $29.99 and $7 for shipping, we'll send that special keepsake on a thumb drive with the game matchup graphic and info labeled right on the box. Go to Varsity Sports now, click on the Purchased Games tab, and fill out the information for the cherished memories of a lifetime.
Well, the Woodlawn Panthers win it 20-17, and what a football game, and what a comeback by Woodlawn as we welcome you into the press box with Rob Mushmack, Dennis McCain. But 10-0 all night. Woodlawn with a lot of turnovers. They were hurting themselves. But how about the athleticism of the Woodlawn Panthers?
Well, I mean, they were, in all intents and purposes, should have been given up for dead. This game could have been 28-0 after all the turnovers, and then they were killing themselves with penalties. Anytime they got anything going on offense, they'd have a penalty. But in that fourth quarter, very few penalties, not a whole lot of mistakes. Running game was clicking, and the quarterback, Ahmad Price, is the real deal. And the touchdown pass he threw was huge, but his legs got things going, and they were able to bring Randall in, Robinson, some other guys, and run the football and basically put the game away. I mean, 20-17, they win it, but Walker had their opportunities, couldn't put them away. When Woodlawn had their opportunity, they did put them away.
Yeah, we want to take this chance to thank once again all of you for watching our game tonight. Rev thanks you, but we want to thank Rev. What a job they did in broadcasting the game.
Well, Jeremy and Megan and Trusty Linedecker and the whole crew over at Rev, they've just been so supportive, and we love doing this and love doing it for them. And
Megan takes care of us with the shirts.
And the hats and the jackets and everything else we need.
And we're leaving out a lot of names, but our thanks to Rev and thanks to Priya, who directs our show, and our camera guys who were on top of the roof tonight, but gave you a good angle of the game and shots all night. And then let's talk about next week. We're going to Riverside, and we are going to have Prairieville playing the Riverside Rebels.
Yeah, Prairieville in only the second year of varsity competition. Brand new school last year, their first season in Class 5A. But they're heading over to Riverside. Riverside, a storied program. Mickey Roussel and that crew back in the days were playing in the Dome and playing for championships nearly on a yearly basis. And they're pretty talented at Riverside, always have been. Prairieville will have their hands full.
Still hard to believe that Prairieville played 5A football their first year last year. Well, we want to thank everybody again. We've said that a few times. And for Rob Mushmack, I'm Dennis McCain. For Priya, our director, and for our entire staff, our cameramen, and everybody that put on the game tonight, we want to say good night from Woodlawn High School as the Panthers defeat the Walker Wildcats 20-17. Good night, everybody.